Christopher Walken can make literally anything funny. A stare, a random dance move, 2 words said just a little too slow. From more cowbell to leaving every talk show host completely confused, here's a look at his best and weirdest moments.
Go to see Christopher Walken years later. I say hello to him backstage, and he's like, "You know, you've ruined my life. People during the curtain call bring cowbells and ring them. The other day I went for an Italian food lunch, and the waiter asked if I wanted more cowbell with my pasta bolognese." And I think he was really mad at me.
Wow, yeah. No way.
And he had a little smile, but...
Well, because he had such a great career.
Jon Stewart's trying his best to keep this interview on track. Walken's just not helping, doesn't even flinch. By the time they shake hands, it somehow feels like the most dramatic moment of the whole show.
You play the mobster that kind of looks out for them.
The mentor.
The mentor.
Yeah.
But you understand what it's like. These are kids, they're like song and dance kids from a very tough neighborhood. You grew up in Queens. You were a theater kid. Did people hassle you too? Is it like, you know, for being involved in theater and that kind of thing?
No. You know,
that's what I meant. You wouldn't understand that.
Where I come from in Queens, a lot of, at that time anyway, a lot of the policemen came from Queens. And it was just typical to send your kids to tap school on Saturday. So there's all these retired cops all over here, my age, who can tap dance.
Oh my God. I think this is a perfect thing. 200 retired cops, tap line, right in front of that, skunk wrestling an otter. Boom. We sell out Radio City.
Is that you? Stanley, how's by you? Long time no see, big hug.
Big hug.
Big hug. Wow! When's the last time I saw you, Stanley?
It's my brother John's wedding 15 years ago.
That wedding was so nuts. I recall we stole the ice sculpture. I wonder what happened to it.
I don't know. It probably melted.
It makes sense. Enzo something, and he would open the door, and the lady would come in. They'd drink champagne. In those days, that was a little bit risque, and he'd tell her his problems, and then she'd leave. And apparently, somebody laughed during one of the broadcasts. It was live. Somebody standing around, and they laughed, and afterwards, Enzo challenged them to a duel.
We don't do that anymore. This business is finished with
You'll
duels.
laugh at me.
I remember watching...
Normal guests answer the question. Walken stands up, throws in a quick dance, and sits back down like it didn't happen.
Remember watching Elvis that night that he caused the big scandal, you know, when they shot him only from the waist up? Right. And I think it was right there, wasn't it?
A lot of great, wonderful show business history took place in this theater, and we've all but ruined that.
I've always wanted to stand there. Do you mind if I stand there?
Please stand anywhere you like. I've done that late at night. I come in here and do that.
Conan's mid-sentence when Walken just salutes him. No explanation. Conan doesn't know what else to do, so he salutes right back.
Show me a little something. I'd love to be able to... I have to say, that's my favorite. That is my favorite dance move of all time. That one right there.
I live in the country, and that's what the raccoons do at night. You find that when your hair gets really big, the rest, you know, that you gain weight?
No, I do not find that to be true.
I've been gaining weight, and I have to lose it. So when I get a haircut, you shrink.
You think what you're saying is that as your hair gets bigger, your body, something in your body signals you must gain weight to compensate for your big hair.
That's right. Match your hair. But I'm going to get a haircut and I'm going to lose weight. That's
the strangest theory I believe I've ever heard. And I'm sure I'll be reading in 3 years the Walken theory in the New England Journal of Medicine, and you'll be correct. A lot of people have spontaneously launched into Christopher Walken impressions, and we thought we'd honor you with a little montage right now. Let's take a look at this.
What do you remember most vividly?
Oh, I remember Noel Coward very clearly. I was in the chorus of a musical that he was directing, and there was no reason why he should have paid any attention to any of us, but he did. And he greeted each member of the chorus on the first day of rehearsal. And I was in my dancing clothes, and I had on a pair of jeans and a red T-shirt, and he came up to me and he said, "That's an interesting shirt." And I said, I was very nervous. I said, "Well, yes, it's red." And he said, "Well, it's been an exciting day for us all." He's an Italian actor.
And then there's the Continental. Smooth, calm, and just intense enough that you start eyeing the nearest exit.
On the balcony.
Look around you in the taxi cab. There should be a seat belt.
Trick or treat. Hey, good question. I got a question. Which one of you can guess what I've buried under my house?
I did a show for Bravo that was on. It was a half-hour thing. It was nice. Who was that last guy?
That's Hammer. He's just very good at impressions. Who knew?
Ah, champagne. My attempt at humor has frightened you. Forgive me, please. Do you see a change in my appearance? I dyed my mustache. Do I seem young to you? Yes? I see by your lust-filled eyes that I have succeeded beyond expectations. Oh, you are one skittish pixie. My delicate, oh boy. Ooh, oh boy, oh wow. Oh boy. Ah. Ah. Ooh, wow. Ow. Wait. Wait. Our rendezvous seems to have gone sour. We must somehow return to basics. Polite discourse, imported caviar, fine champagne. These are a few of my favorite things. Woman who seems eager to depart might in fact be woman who is in fact horny. Oh. Ah, my chipmunk. Must you scamper so soon? Very well, but allow me one last moment to fill my senses.
Jimmy Fallon's already cracking up while Walken barely moves a muscle. Then he lets out this tiny smirk. And somehow, that's the funniest part.
I've seen it in a while, but we have a clip of you as a 10-year-old acting with Jerry Lewis, and it's so good. Here's the very young Christopher Walken in an amusement park bit with Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis.
Kid, come here. Come on, I'll give you a free ride. You can do it again. Show this boy. Go ahead.
No, That's terrific, kid. That's terrific.
Oh, you got it now. Come on. Full strength. You like your pop. Come on. You like your pop. Come up.
His face already is in the movie. That's fun, man. That's great. And now here you are. This is probably 6 decades later. You're doing another live thing.
And I haven't changed one
no, I remember thinking, you've accomplished so much. It just seems strange to me that you'd want to go do a cooking show. But I thought, well, I'd watch Christopher Walken cooking show. What happened to that idea?
Well, I love cooking shows. I love to watch them. And there's so many different kinds. And in fact, since then, I did one. I did a show for Bravo that was on. It was a half-hour thing. It was nice. But I would like to do a cooking show or really some sort of spontaneous show. When I was a kid, I used to watch the Dean Martin show. Mm-hmm. And you always got the feeling that he walked in and it just happened. And of course, that's not true. It was probably very well planned. But
right.
I always liked that idea.
Intense scene, cooking dinner, or just messing with a talk show host. Walken makes it funny without ever looking like he's trying. Subscribe if you want more of these.
Grab your hair and you pull it forward for 5 minutes every day. Just yank it. They say that JFK used to do that. He had good hair.
We're talking about hair?
Hair. But, yes. It keeps the scalp loose, and you're probably gonna.
So every morning you grab your hair,
just grab it and tug on it. Yeah.
Really? I mean, if that's true, it certainly has worked for you.
I think it is true.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen
He was
him,
an
but
Italian actor, Enzo something, and he would open the door, and the lady would come in. They'd drink champagne. In those days, that was a little bit risque, and he'd tell her his problems, and then she'd leave. And apparently, somebody laughed during one of the broadcasts. It was live. Somebody standing around, and they laughed, and afterwards, Enzo challenged them to a duel.
We don't do that anymore. This business is finished with
You
duels.
laugh at me, I kill you. When I was a kid, I remember watching Elvis that night that he caused the big scandal, you know, when they shot him only from the waist up.
Right.
And I think it was right there, wasn't it?
A lot of great, wonderful show business history took place in this theater, and we've all but ruined that.
I've always wanted to stand there. Do you mind if I stand there?
Please stand anywhere you like. I've done that late at night. I come in here and do that.